tahan channel panina to ni jing sangai gen ding thu pen thupiangom to thupiang tunga ngai so dingom in tahan channel a thu ngai ten ma to ni jing sanga pen lim takin nangai sunon la adiak diakina athupiang thu le Donald Trump mi tu gen te to gen ni in gen zong kong gen thei ma bang ke lai bu khat agel hileng pen ken bang gal ling chi ken thei ka gen nop tho zong ken thei ai zong a to lei tung thupiang pen en Donald Trump again pen to hi ni tan so again pen a company again to hi chi back thei na ama bang gen rom chi en za tel khin lo ama lung cement tel khin lo to hin to ma bang a thupiang zong en za aya nga to thupiang in bang hi ding to thupiang pen bang hang hiam chi pen en za tel khin lo ina ama sa na to ngai sut ding a thupi ma ama pol khadong gen ning in to chang ina adang ma te to angal vai ai zong tom khat belap to den au ngai so ning Donald Trump in na Irante'e na manlang taka to hamus tui lampi na hon ki keu le nai som li le nai gas sungin kong kap zanding hi chiang geni na to pen Saturday ni jing sanga na yakisim hi ei lama ringin Monday ni jing sang a to nai aching lian ding hi na Donald Trump in to Irante'e mei tui phol sorry mei thalak na phol pi kap zan hi le tunga mei tui pen vu sa amanong khang to ring Irante'e le US te ki do na nasema ma ding na leitunga mei tui boy na pen nak pia khang ding ni sani ni again pen ni ong tum bang mang piang lo mei tui man khang ni pi ni ong tum mei tui man khang ni pi khowang ni Donald Trump na ni nga ki sot to hi cha again ma jing sang nai nguk le mini som le kwa chai we in min lim ta leitung thu pen na en ve mo to aliana hi a polymarket akichi hi bikwanda na mate amin ke thei lawa to sunga sumbol tei ki khap na sunga bang ki kham yam chi le
surge in oil futures trading on Monday morning. Take a look at this minute-by-minute breakdown. Trading volume remained low until about 6:49 a.m. Eastern, when over just a few minutes, trading volume jumped almost tenfold.
Asol loina mei tui pen amanong gyam ding hi chia sum pen dollar million zanga kimbang mi haute aki kham khempe million zanga kimbang phai chi chinom na mei tui man kiam ding ai changa Donald Trump in Iran pen kap tak lo ring hi chia mi aki kham nanguk le mena som le kwa mi za sangi le som tum le thumina Donald Trump in kap lo ring hi cha ki khap nam alang lam jong pan ki khap nam chi ne to zo minute khat nanguk le mena som nga changina Donald Trump in toran kap lo ring hi mei tui man kiam ding hi chia khap na pia pen mi tul ni walong phai na nai nguk le mene som nga to rana min akap lo ding lam again pen nai sangi le minute li changina Donald Trump ina ki kam non lo phot ding hi to lai tak ki khol phot dinga pen tagon te thu ka pe khina ninga sung ki ho na om ding hi china to khat amasa pen tholam dang hi
President Trump announced he was postponing strikes on Iranian power plants and energy infrastructure, and that caused a surge in the oil markets.
Donald Trump ina bang tho gending chi athei khin om hiam Jared Kushner mo toy kile to poli market a min ki thei lawa ki khap na pe te pen a Donald Trump ma mo toy kile Jared Kushner mo kwa ring chi pen to lai ta ki thei lo ina Donald Trump in gam tat zia ring a thei khol khat om hi chi pen za ong ki dal thei chi ne to lian chang a bang thong piang hiam chi le u trans Donald Trump in Iran ben toran kap zanding again na pa na u trans chi te u pen hilam pan gelina yang lama kai sugin to ai kai suk lian ma ki le to ki gen apai na lama cha ki toran kilang ki kel ki lian chi mai ni in Donald Trump in Iran pen kam kyo ring om non lo hi Iran te to kam kyo pen amok na hi chia amau Israel te to khen tarang ka Philippines Iran te to kam ki ho ring ong ge ni na nungin zong igen zer samate amau phong set masai to chang ken zong phong kana donga amau kilem ding lungkol ai zong kam ki ho ring lungkol hi manina ki ho na ki bol hi chi Iran ten la to pen fix new hi chi zan ya gen na changa to palai sem pen Pakistan te hi to chang en ikan thei na to chang ge ni ve in zan ni Donald Trump i tu gen na pen a tu pi ma pol khat na naw mi na bang den hiam chi le
because they're going to make a deal. They're going to make a deal. They did something yesterday that was amazing, actually. They gave us a present, and the president arrived today. And it was a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money. And I'm not going to tell you what that present is, but it was a very significant.
Iran te to kam ki ho na mo ki lem na ki bol ring hi che. There is something just today. Zani na na khat Iran ten ong sem hi chi amazing alam dang na khat ong sem na. Zanin pen Iran te na let's song aman phama ama let's song alam dang ma khat ong pia hi che. Tua let's song pen tu ni ong tung ding hi chin ge ni na Donald Trump ya gen pen zan ni hi. Tu ni ong tung ding hi. Tua let's song pen bang hiam chi belong gen ke ni na sum pen ma sum tam pi man hi che ve Iran te ong pia. Tua Donald Trump ye very significant bang chi ding ya significant chi te achep te huai ma significance mo achep te huai ma tu pi ma let's song lian pi khat ke ong pia hi pa toy na price chi te su hi na present chi chang bel let's song present chi chang bel let's song van ki piak jiao jiao te khong let's song ki chi na price chi chang pa toy na ma te sang kho khat na nga te to pen su ki chin pa toy na zong ong pia hi che
Prize, and they gave it to us, and they said they were going to give it. So that meant one thing to me: we're dealing with the right people.
Is that nuclear related?
No, it wasn't nuclear related. It was oil and gas related.
One thing to me deal with toy manina to lai taka Iran te to ka ki ho pi mi pa pen the right peoples Iran ten to ran accept ding zong kilo mai manina to ran asem te mi man te to ka ki ho pi hi che ai zong to chu pen nuclear va hi lo ina mei tu le gas va hi chin Donald Trump in gen.
And it was a very nice thing they did. But what it showed me is that we're dealing with the right people. Because, you don't know, because the leadership was killed, all gone. Khomeini, all gone. As the expression goes, the past supreme leader.
Very nice thing. Ahoy ma na kharong pia chin gen pa dealing with the right peoples. Tua ka ki ho pi mi te pen mi man te hi che.
But we're dealing with a group of people that I think turn out, and the present, the gift they made to us was very significant. And they said they were going to do it, and it happened. And they're the only ones that could have done it. Jennifer?
Donald Trump in atu gen na gen so gina. Tuang gal pen mi ki tha nang om non lo thao kilot nang om non lo Iran te $1 billion som man. Mei tha pol pi jong kap zan ko non lo to pen amawi mit naw ta za thupi athak set sat ma de azat pan huina to kap zan sak ding lai thelo to chang Iran te pen nuclear nei non lo ding china ong thu kim hi china to teng Donald Trump mi gen hi.
If we can end this without more lives being down, without knocking out $10 billion electric plants that are brand new and the apple of their eye, I'd like to be able to do that, But they can't have certain things. I mean, you know the things. I don't have to go over the list, but again, it starts with no nuclear weapons, and they've agreed to that. There won't be any nuclear weapons. They're not going to have, and they're not going to have enrichment, any of those things. But
ini so ngai sut na tam pio mina toile Iran ten bang les song pia hi tam in Donald Trump in bel to pen nuclear va hi ke chi ai ve ai zong nuclear va hi zong hi lian bel zong ong chinai lo ding za mission complete set ding camp zo ta ngai chi ma sha za bel Trump in ong gen lo ding ai ang to pen mei tui va hi ke sorry nuclear va hi ke gas le mei tui va hi china ge no mina let's song bel khat te ki pia hi ding hi chin Donald Trump upwa hi ngai sun nom ten ngai sunun la den chang mi tam pi ngai sun naong gen ki ning na Donald Trump in kum pi anga to ma hun le ni na Professor Alan Lichtman akichi Professor Alan Lichtman akichi pa kharina tul ni le som ni le li kum be ya US gama ki tel na Kamala Harris le Donald Trump kidem na pen Donald Trump in lel ring hi chin ha na gen kholi ai zong ahunong tun tak chak changina Alan Lichtman i to gen khol na man loina Donald Trump in zo hi ai zong Donald Trump to ki sai ama gen khol na li na om la hi a zen in Donald Trump in ong nga le ama sa pen na Donald Trump ina weaponize leitung bu galvan zat to ong lau sak ding hi aman pen Donald Trump mi một tủ mà peace through strength ta hat na to na kem pe usem ding US gal ka pen awut bang ban ong zang ding hi chi ama gen khol na no mina to man hi to chang ina Donald Trump ina lấy tung bục pen bang tong en ding ham chi le lands of business sumbo na man bilu to lấy tung bục hong en ding hi chi na aman na gen kholina to zong man hi in bang hanga to lấy tung bục huis monai smo thatang hat nang zang ding hi cha gen ham chi le Greenland khong ai zong to evel enjoy la kumpi pa mat chi khong ai zong to Iran akap chi te camp pen gal to ki sai tha na la nyan na hi na to man ma mai to chang lands of business sumbona man bilu to leitung hong ending hi chi zong man chi taka mani na to ni le som ni le nga apple kha chang ina liberation day chi na US gam to suma bol khom rom camp tunga sia la hi to bek tham lo ina leitung buk World Health Organization khong ai zong UN ki por na tampia US ten suma pia camp ong cancelina koya ke ka me na ngom chi to sumbona man bilu bek tong eni to zong again khol na man hi athum na Donald Trump pe umai na ul rules ทุกคนลุยไปมาจุยเราดิ่งฮีจินจงนั่นเกียนข้อเลยนะตัวจงมันฮีโดนัลด์ทรัมป์นักกรรมมาต่อแกนี่ international law แต่ก็ซ้ำแกงhuman rights จีแต่ก็อยากดิ่งบ่อยไว้เราจีนะ US คำส่งข้อปีตั้มปีกาลกับทามองสังยินะ martial law ขององต่างกูนะเลยต้องว่า international law และเลยต้องบุบอีทุกกิมนาเข้มไปว่ามันอาวุธบางองตัวแปลกไปอินProfessor Alan Lichtman อีเกนขอนะตัวเกนลีสุงะขัดเลียนมันแล้ววินะโดนัลด์ทรัมป์เลลขัดดิงฮีจีเกนเป็นมันแล้ววินโดนัลด์ทรัมป์จะว่าตัวเราอดังเข้มไปเกนขอนะมันฮีอินโดนัลด์ทรัมป์อีกำตัดการส่วนเจริญไม่ full man ติวเรียซงเกนขอตั้มพิโอมินะตัวเตเกนขอนะสุงะโดนัลด์ทรัมป์ลงซิมอัฐิขอซงมีปอลขัดฮิดิงฮีจีอากิงไงส่วนนี้ตัวจังตัวเดนายเย็นมาแต่ปูริมาร์เก็ตตัวร้านสุ่มกี่ขามตุนบอลลงของกี่สุยเลยส่งตัวกี่ใส่คนลอยไปยังบอลลงแต่ปอลขัดเกลียนเบลินขามยัยซ้ำเกนไอส่งฮิลำเต้นโซนฮิลำเต้นโซนแต่เชียกี่ขามบอลลงสุยไปคอมินบอลลงป่วยเคิดแต่เชียกี่กินอินของนั่นกี่ขามไม่แค่กว่าจังบอลลงป่วยมันแต่เดนาตาอินทัดทุมาในป่าเป็นอินในนอนเราของเปียงเจียวตัวร้านของมีมาตัวกี่ใส่เหรียญหิโลหังทรงนักกี่ขามจีนี่อินตัวโพลีมาร์เก็ตมันได้เนี่ยกี่ขามแต่เป็นเจเรตคุสนาฮิขัดิงฮิจังไงสุนมฮิเจเรตคุสนาเป็นไม่มีฮาวปีมาโดนทรัมป์มาฮีนะไม่สุ่มบอลนะเข้มไปอัตมโซซาอุดิอาระเบียกาตาร์ยูเอย์อมินะไม่คอมพานีแต่จงโฮเทลแต่จงทรัมป์มาจงอมินะไม่วิฮาวไหนจะส่งกว่ากิมมังฮิgroup countries แต่ฮีจากีเกนฮีอินโดนัลด์ทรัมป์ตัวไม่พอลปีกับตักฮิแลอิรันแต่พลาสติกละแหล่งไทยเวไลรองเริงมิสซาลแต่แหล่งไทยเวไลจังตัวมุนแต่งเป็นอิรันเต้นกับดิงาเกนขินตาอิรันตัวกาลกับทุกเกนไปทุกเกนส่งสวยเวโดนัลด์ทรัมป์ตัวกงทุกเกนเตียวลิมตะกินนักกินไงสุดมานุนะลุงดามิงจากเกนดานะมาแต่องกับกิกดิหงจากเกนไอจังJared Kushner sumbona campeu akisiat ding le Middle East Donald Trump sumbona campeu zong US company te campeu akisiat ding dei lawai te amai sumbona man bilu te khel ki hiding hi changai sonomin to changina Donald Trump ina maduru amat ma hun lianin zong Donald Trump in maduru pen ami malngwa kin kai khelian ding hi man ding hi chia ki khap na zong nominaตัวจงดอลลาร์เต็งหลีว่าบังมีเอาแต่นักกิขามฮีจินกิแกนี่อินตัวเกนเต็งเป็นโดนัลด์ทรัมป์อีลงซิมอามุขอลไทยมีจงเวฮิเล็กกิโลมจากเกนโนเมงนะตัวโดนัลด์ทรัมป์อิรันเต็นเลสส่งองพิอาฮีจิตอกิไซมีมุนะปอลขัดเกนนิงยัง
Gave us a present and the present arrived today and it was a very big present worth a tremendous amount of money And I'm not going to tell you what that present is, but it was a very significant, and they gave it to us, and they said they were going to give it, so that meant one thing to me, we're dealing with the right people.
Bang hiam ama sa pena hamus tu lampi pen mutual controls Irante'n begin uk non lo ding na US te to uk khom ding to pen nunga Donald Trump akin interview na lian zo Donald Trump ina uk khom ding na chi kwa to hiam ma chi te Donald Trump in me maybe me ke hi thei ding cha Donald Trump in ge nai in to Irante'n Donald Trump to kilem nang abo nang letsongpia pen hamus tu lampi hiding hi cha ge nom hi hamus tu lampi tu ani kharamo sorry tembo te tampi pai na Irante'n tembo khat changa American dollar 2 millions teng som ni la tembo khat chang American dollar 1 million changa teng tul som li kon gam sumin chipang ni 2 million ni chi pen teng tul som yat to pen tembo khat pan ni kharin tembo zakat pai le bangza chin sum pen lut pia lot ding toi changa Donald Trump le Irante'n ki pol vet ding na to hamus tu lampia tembo te tung panasya la dingin US ten met lo ding Irante'n zong kap konon lo ding adiak US te noi nop sen te pen US te Irante'n to chuki min ong nei khom thei le amai meng target sen pen US ten out banga hamus tu lampi pana control thei ding to ngai sut na khatom hi man thei man lo thei ki gen thei vet lo ani na Irante'n amawi uranium kilogram zali le som li ana upen Donald Trump kyang ap hiding hi cha ge no mi in to bela hi le ki gen thai ke ai song Donald Trump in to pen to le song piak pen ma te very significant alam dang ma achap te wai ma dollar tampi man hi to za wal kana ka ki ho pi mi aman om non lo hi chai song Irante'n nuclear nei non lo ding tu kim hi chai song ge nai changa Irante'n US pen ngap non lo wa uranium kilogram zali le som li asian tho sak sau pen Donald Trump tunga hiding hi cha ki ni group country te mo Pakistan tung to na mo toy kele Russia tung to na mo China genom toy kele Pakistan gam khonga sel pen Pakistan ten ko thayong to ran ni ni chia ki ho pi mo chia angai sunom hi china athuni na ki ngai sun hi
And they gave it to us, and they said they were going to give it, so that meant one thing to me, we're dealing with the right people.
Is that nuclear related?
No, it wasn't nuclear related. It was oil and gas related, and it was a very nice thing they did, but what it showed me is that we're dealing with the right people.
athumna twa Irante'n makai thak pa mu ta ba khamini apa hi zong ina Asia zong ata te zong mate US tele Israel te kam na hangin asi hangina ama pen makai pil khat a hi manina apa nung zui lawa pragmatism hingal pen tu tan ve ka do hangina phatom na bangma omloading hi chia ngai suna US te to kilem na bol no mi ring hi alung sim ki khali ding hi chia ngai sun por kharom hi in to mok taba khamini pen Irante'n supreme leader ong so to hanga turong video toy zong ina khat ve zong ama mai tang ki munai lo selfie bag zong ki sai lo torana lim pen a om sun teng mi ten wak pi torana apai hin mok taba khamini pen Israel lam ten op mo na nak liam ma hiding hi cha ge nai to za pia nak liam ma lo hi le tom chik bag camera ma ya minute nga bag ai zong minute khat bag ai zong ong kilang ding hi cha ki ngai son hin mok taba khamini na US ten nan som zo non lo wa Donald Trump lam bi zui som hiding hi cha ngai son omin to jang to Iran lam ten belai le Donald Trump mi tu gen pen fake news si man lo hi cha gen in to lai tak pen US ten igen zel sama bangal kap zong tampi middle east puak lai na ai zong tampi chi hanga apuak be pen tul giat khong ba khi Afghanistan ai zong Iran gam so US ten gal kap atul som tampi apuakin to anangon zong zo lo chinai nuam taka zo lo in Iran le Iran bang gen te le hang pen Iran pen Irat za li kim banga tha hat dinga ki ngai son toy changa to angal kap apuak te pe uma to Iran pen to banga sai zo pak ding hello chini thau to kido na liana toy cha to angal kap apuak teng khong pen psychological warfare Iran te lung sim tom kara ki mol pi na hilal ding hi ciahkik ni na let song achi pen bang hiding hiam asot lo in to ni nga sungina ong ki thei ding hi nawi mu da no menchin ngai sun na comment ong gen nom ten ong genun la US tele Iran te ki ho na thu kim ding a ngai su du pen thu som le thu nga hi chin jong gen khina nga a me ja poi hai jong ina all poi ma kilem thei na nga athu pi diak diak teng jong Iran te ong thu kim hi cha Donald Trump in gen ai me in Donald Trump mi tu gen pen man ek thei man ek lo thei chang en jong hi lian ding hi chi gi gen thei la ta chang to hamus tu lam pi US ten control zo le sen te yi sumbol na pen tam pi US ten ong control jiao ding hi na ai jong sen ten to ma thei ai chang anung de wai gen ma te sen ten pen mei tui pen burial 1.2 billion kim bang khor sa nei ung chia US ten pressure ong pe zo ke nu te chi kharong ngai son to chang to lai tak sen ten pen Russia te tung pana mei tui to tem bo khong to pwa ba khiloina pai lai to mo lei sung tui pi sung apum to pai lai pana mei tui jong luan chi taka luang sakina Arctic road china hi to Greenland lam ma de leitung lupum lama tui lam pi te na se tak to lai tak bolina Middle East lam pen sen ten nung ngat nuam pian to le to nung ngat lian hi lawanga hilam alem ke hilam chi khat pen to lai tak ngai sun na nei hi china to Donald Trump thu gen na lam dang ve ve hi to za a confident nei taka la gen ve ve ai te Iran ten le song pe lo ding hi chin bel ki gen thei ke chini na to chang Donald Trump le Iran te ki ho na angai su thoi tho pol khat again hiang to chang ina march kha som le ni nia Iran te thau tang to US te USS Ford gal tembawpi ki kha hi chi to ki sai pen turong ki nial na be nai lo US ten la Iran ten ong kha hi chi nuam lo Iran ten la ko wi kha hi cha za confirm US ten Iran te kap level awan leng akap zan na moto kap zan na video to nei lian satellite to lakwai changa pol khat chine la khian nop teng Iran ten to nan satellite nei lo ai changa ka khau hi chi chang ba genin a video wa lak thailo in to march kha som le ni nia US te USS Ford ngal kap tul nga ki mga tuan na ngal waleng tampi apwa le ngal tembo aneu tampi man anung zui pen to laundry china one shop na le ki sil na lam to anung lam teng mo tembo nung lam teng kha me ana kwang hi na hi channel pana ki chan takin gen nai lo hi manina to me a kwang pen nai som thum sung kwang hi cha ki gen hi US gal kap atunga tuang zai tengin long phel zo lo angei pana zui gal tembo te zong in phel zo lo ina nai som thum wa mei kwang hi chin ki gen hi a tembo atum lo de bek mai gal kap zani wal pen smoke inhalation chena hi mei khunak pia dik khang na mate to mei kwang khunak pia dik na hangina to lai tak treatments mo za to lum lian ai lawangina za tui za tang to lim taka akibo lai tako hi in gal kap zakhat wali lup na kang tum hi chin ki ge na atom pen to tembo tunga gal kap zangkok lup na ding nei lowina alup nau be a khanu be to za donga ki sha hi to changina to mi zangkok wal ong ki shat changina to lai taka US ten abol bol lai taku USS John F Kennedy tembo pi panina lup na tul khat kwa khi chin jong ki ge ni to online mas kha som le ni lai nana del wing benguna tun to lai tak mas kha som ni le thum ni na to USS Ford om na pen Red Sea san tui pi ho chi ding yam te to tunga om hi na Iran galado dinga pai pen tun US ten cha sakina Greece china US ten gal pol na se ta om na le US te tembo ki shat apu ana Greece a po ke hi Red Sea panina Greece pen atain tai tul khat kim ki kam lai na Iran te ngal mai nang ding am na panina to USS Ford pen ong cha ke hi Greece a hoi khom khat ki po ari nga to khi chang ina Greece azong po azo lo ding che US ten to tembo pi pen US gam Virginia puak dinga Virginia zonga khasom le khani panina khasom le khali sung kum khat wal sin sen ki po ari nga to chang ina gal songa ki jang ki thei pan ding hi china US lam ten na confirm hi to hin gal tembo thu pi pen ni apai sak song panina khat pen Iran gal mai pan nong cha ki tun to cha ki zo ai tang ding ina the USS Gross HW Bush china amawin gal tembo pi te min bal niranga US kumpia sem kumpi te min avo sak pa hina to HW Bush min avo gal tembo pi zo Middle East US ten pai sak ki ding ge ni HW Bush le Abraham Lincoln sma Abraham Lincoln amaw ge ali tembo ni to lai tak om ding hi ton hi gal pen bang dan chang ong swak tam in Iran ten again nabel ko wi kap lian hi cha ge ni na sik gel misal ai chi ma de to again sa tom khat a misal te sung pana hoi zore sik gel misal te to akap hi kakap u hi china Iran lam ten na again hi to hin US ten hi Iran te pen nong kai sa cha san som hiam amau F-35 khong jong kap khia tuangal tembo pi jong US ten ama thua kwang hi chi hang to za pia upwai non lo nai som thum sung bang kwang phel zo lo chi pen apua kham khat lim om ke level to rana piang lo ding hi chia upwai chi ni mo Iran lam ten le song petak pia US President Donald Trump ina kilem na gen hiam toy ke le hi Iran te pen nong kain bang le Khamenei ai jong kap lum khin ta plastic lan cha te jong so sekhin ta drone bor na phwal pi teng so sekhin ta gal tembo teng so sekhin ta ite cha hun ta hi chia acha nop na tong ge ni ding ham ngai su ding tam pio mina a jong Donald Trump i na khat pe pe khen tat mai na online pan ma te dollar a million zanga dong banga ki khap na to Donald Trump in tua chi ding hi chia again ngam mi pol khat anom den na pen angai su hwai thu hi apiang lian thu hi mo to te to hi na alam dang hi china to ni again nom hiang ei
Our foreign policy does not become more convincing simply because we refuse to call a violation of international law
in a subject dang apai to ni na to US te Iran galong do na to ki saya Germany te to gen na hong jong gen zelang friend te makon to gen na jong makani to gen na jong gen ina to ni Germany te president pai to gen na gen ni yang Germany te president pan bang na gen hiam chi le US te to Iran gal adona pen violating international law lei tung buk thu hun pen apal sat tak na hi na ong he sak ma ma hi china Germany te president pan gen hi
a violation of international law. We had to grapple with this during the Gaza war and we must grapple with it in the Iran war as well. For in my view, this war is a violation of international law. There is little doubt that in any case, the justification of an imminent attack on the US does not hold water.
Illegal, manya low, avoidable chi te gal do lo a ki om thei lo a to chang unnecessary akisam nyat lo ngal hi na en amawi do kol nyat lo wa US ten ong do hi akap hi Iran te nuclear ne ding khak tan ding chi nyim na pen thau to sok siat ko lo hi chi na Germany te president pan Donald Trump ngal do na pen hoi asak nyat lo na again hi.
This view also appears to be held by some within the US intelligence community. This war is also, please forgive me for saying so as someone directly involved, a politically disastrous mistake. And that's what frustrates me the most, a truly avoidable, unnecessary war, if its goal was to stop Iran from developing a nuclear bomb.
Germany te president chi pa pen Germany gam sung to ki sai khonga thunei na heads of government leitung gam dang khem pe to ki sop na thunei lo ngen dan Israel te bang ile president Isaac Herzog omina ai zonga PM ba Benjamin Netanyahu thuwa hom zo leitung to ki sai le gam sung tho Germany te zong president omina to khira chancellor mesom in chancellor mes I to gen bel hi join ai zong a president pa zong in Donald Trump pen tom chi khat kam to na attacks mo to a pen Donald Trump hoi lo na gen hi chancellor mesin bel president pa to za pia kama pau ring ki sam lo hi chin zong na gen ni na ai phel zong Donald Trump I nana gen phor hi chini to bela mau to gen hin ai hoi lo bela I khen tat ding ke to chang to march kha som ni lengok le som ni le kwa pen leitung bup sumbol ki por na WTO te thuki kup na lian pi Africa gam Cameroon gama ki bol ring hina to Cameroon te na a Taiwan te zong na sam ai zong Taiwan asap te bang min to na sam hiam chi le the province of China sen gam ke khada hi Taiwan te zong ong payun chi to na samina to Taiwan te nuak lian hi
Taiwan is protesting Cameroon for labeling the country as a province of China on visa documents issued for a World Trade Organization meeting. The Foreign Ministry says the labeling is derogatory. In response, Taiwan will not attend the WTO's ministerial conference next week. It marks the first time the country has missed the biennial meeting since joining the organization in 2002. Taiwan says it has lodged a formal protest with the WTO, criticizing Cameroon for prioritizing its ties with China over the organization's collective interests.
Kapai ke ding hui China Taiwan ten khen tarina Taiwan te pen tul ni len ni kumina a WTO akipol te hi tua Cameroon te pen tul khaza ko som ko lenga kumina WTO akipol hi na tua Cameroon te in Taiwan pen sen te ngam ke khat hiu te China again na hangina Taiwan te no hi China to ni jingsang itogen na to changin koi ding hanga Maya video ni tak changina honinga le ki mukik ding hyang lungdamma mai le gwai son phane le
Israeli forces have attacked the Qasmiya Bridge. That's a key crossing linking Lebanon south to the rest of the country. President Joseph Aoun has called the attack a prelude to ground invasion. Israeli forces said the bridges are being used by Hezbollah and that they need to be destroyed to prevent attacks on northern Israel.
As the war with Iran reaches a new and complex stage, is the U.S. abandoning ship? The USS Gerald R. Ford aircraft carrier is leaving the fight in the Middle East and
burning to the ground right now.